Hello, my name is Stephen Shaughnessy. I'm one of the chess teachers for the Berkeley Chess School. For the past 19 years, we've offered chess camps. We started with one camp in Berkeley, and now we're doing 15 camps throughout the Bay Area. These chess camps are an amazing opportunity for kids that are interested in chess to get a lot better at chess because it's several hours a day for consecutive days. The kids make enormous improvements in their games. In the beginning class, I start with how the pieces move, and a lot of the kids already know that, but I review all the little rules about how pawns move, for example, and the rules of castling. Then they also get a lot of practice. You know, the way kids learn is by doing, and so they have a lot of time to play, and I also give them a lot of chess worksheets.
If you don't know how to play chess, you can learn more about chess if you go to chess camp. I like chess because it helps your brain to think so good. It's really fun.
It's just a really fun game. I mean, I like to play it a lot.
Our intermediate classes are taught by David Petty, one of our best chess teachers. In his classes, students are taught the 30 golden principles of chess, with longer games to illustrate each one.
So maybe your plan for the next 2 moves is to improve your knight. Maybe you'll play c3, knight c2, and then knight d4, and that's your plan. It's like a 3-move little plan. Now your knight went from being garbage to being wonderful, right?
The advanced class is taught by Roger Paleman. He's been a chess master since he was 16 years old, and he shows his students games by the best players in the world to illustrate the nuances of great chess.
Then I get castled. Then I bring my rook to a better square to attack. Then I bring my queen out. Then I bring my knight out. I've only made one single pawn with this whole game, and I've been able to mobilize a huge amount of my army.
For students with a USCF rating over 1,000, we offer special master classes taught by chess masters from around the world. For example, this year we invited Stuart Conquest from England. He's the reigning British champion and one of the top 200 players in the world. And it was really extraordinary opportunity for our students to get to see what grandmasters think like.
Chess is kind of a bit vague in some ways, but it does teach, well, not just kids, adults, but it teaches one patience, definitely, and responsibility to sort of the whole decision-making process of like choosing a move, eliminating other moves for whatever reason, picking your move, going with it, and then if it turns out badly, then kind of going back and thinking, well, why did I make that mistake? What went wrong? Why did I make that decision? So I think that's of great benefit in all walks of life.
And also, Irina Krush from New York has come over, and she is the two-time US women's chess champion.
What do I think the kids are learning this? We can give you an example. One of the things that we are talking about is critical position. So sometimes in a game, people reach this kind of what I call, in chess called a critical position, where you're really forced to push yourself a bit, because at this point, if you make the wrong move, you're just going to lose. So it's the kind of thing where you're up against a wall. It's that like do or die moment. And I think a lot of people, when they reach that point, they kind of feel that there's this pressure, right? But they're not really ready to face up to it, So it's very tempting just to sort of like put your hands in the air, and resign. And I don't mean like resign in a literal way, but basically to make a move that's tantamount to resignation, a move that doesn't put up a lot of resistance, right? So what I'm trying to do is get the kids to recognize that moment and really be aware that that's the critical moment, and not just to be satisfied with trying to walk by it, but to know that here's that moment and I've reached it and I have a choice. So it'll be a conscious choice, like, do I try? Do I make an effort to save myself? Or am I just going to make some half-hearted attempt to make some random move and sort of acquiesce to losing the game? So that's a theme that's been coming up a lot during this week, and I hope that eventually I'm going to instill that feeling in them, that they'll be able to appreciate that moment and they'll want to rise up to the occasion.
Additionally, Sam Shanklin, the reigning under-18 world champion, is one of our teachers this week.
Hello everyone, welcome to this advanced class of the Berkeley Chess School. My name is Sam Shanklin. I'm going to be your teacher for the rest of this week. First, I'd like to start out by saying that I was just like all of you guys. I went to my first Berkeley Chess School class when I was 9, and I played my first tournament here when I was 11, which is about how old you guys are now. I was roughly where you guys are now, and since then, now I'm 17, it's about 6 years later, and last October, I tied for first place in the under-18 World Championship in Vietnam. and I'm on the brink of becoming a grandmaster, which is the highest title in chess. And I'm currently an international master, which is the second highest. And there's no reason that you guys can't do exactly the same thing. And hopefully through this week, I'll be able to show you some of the ways you can improve your chess.
Besides summer camps, we also offer a week of camp during the winter break and the spring break. And we also hold classes every Friday evening throughout the school year. There are now 6 different levels of classes, also taught by our best teachers, so we can accommodate any level of student. And there's a USCF rated tournament afterwards, so the students can watch their ratings grow and grow until they can become experts and masters and grandmasters. 6 of our students last year got first place in their grade at the state championship. 2 of our girl students were the best in the state in the K6 and the K8 sections. And 1 of our former students is now the under-18 world champion. Our Berkeley camp offers a full-day option. In the morning, the kids are allowed to do sports or art, and in the afternoon, we have our chess instruction. And so the kids can be dropped off as early as 8 in the morning if their parents have to work. Some parents initially think that a whole day of chess would be exhausting for their kids, but the kids love it. In fact, even during the recess, they take out the chess sets and play speed chess with each other. So they really can't get enough of it. The chess camp is really unique in that it is very rigorous for the kids. Unlike most camps where the kids are playing sports all day, it's very challenging. They have to put a lot of thought into every situation, and so it really keeps them sharp and keeps them busy during the lazy days of summer, and so that when they go back to school, they're ready to go and ready to be in a classroom listening and participating. One of the benefits of chess is that the kid has complete independence, really. They're the one that gets to make their decisions. They're the boss. And so they have to be responsible for the moves that they choose, and they have to suffer the consequences if they make a bad move. And every position is actually a puzzle. There's so many choices, and they have to investigate each one. So it teaches them to slow down and concentrate, as well as encouraging important things like good sportsmanship. In chess, you don't always win. Even the world champion of chess loses sometimes. And so they have to get used to winning and losing and getting along with kids of different ages and from different parts of the Bay Area. So our camps have these wonderful benefits for kids. Please consider signing your kid up for our chess camps. Like I said, we're at locations throughout the Bay Area, and you can get more information at our website, which is berkeleychessschool.org, and I look forward to seeing them in the future.